So here's where most people would like to publish, so Nature, Science, and PNAS, but also be aware that the rejection rates are very high. And these are just the reject without review rates. I think the reject after review, plus this number, you may have over 90% rejection rates for Nature and Science, and probably like 80 to 85% for PNAS. So be pragmatic. Glory is not everything. Impact factor may be just one important factor in your decision when you're looking at the journal's reputation, but there's also other factors like cost. Are there article processing charges? What topic is covered? Is it a specialized journal or is it a general journal? Who can access it? Is it a society journal? Is it a subscription journal, or is it open access journal? Who's the target audience? You can easily find that information on the journal's web page. Reputation, well, you can ask your colleagues about the journal that you're targeting, or it just might be Nature or Science, so the reputation is not that big of a deal. And also you can look at rejection rates. That is not always very easy to find. So consider the mandate and scope of the journal. This is biological conservation. If you notice, it says supports open access, so this means it's a hybrid journal. It's a subscription journal, but also offers an open access option. Most journals are following that model right now. If they're not a pure open access journal, they can at least offer it, because sometimes your funding agencies, like the Japanese Society for Promotion of Science, and may require you to publish open access. So that means you can choose either an open access journal or a journal that supports open access. So look at the aims and scope. Here it tells you right out on the web page. It's aims and scope. So make sure your journal's subject matter fits that. And if you can answer yes to that question, you can consider submitting to that journal. So the target audience is another piece of information that's usually pretty easy to find on the journal's website. Here, the audience for biological conservation is environmentalists, conservationists, botanists, marine scientists, ecologists, and biologists. Also consider the article type. If you have a full research article, make sure that you're not submitting to a journal that only accepts rapid communications. You want to make sure that the journal that you're choosing can accept the length of article that you're considering for the paper. For example, for this particular journal, they accept regular papers, review articles, and correspondence. This is for forest ecology and management. Other journals will have a list similar to this, or they might add like a letter to the editor as an article type. So keep in mind the word count, and also if there's any limitations on the number of figures or tables that are allowed. So, for this journal, they mostly accept regular papers, and they have no minimum size limit for a paper. Usually a regular paper is limited to like 10,000 words, but other journals, they'll limit an article to like 4,500 to 6,000 words. So be aware of limits there.